Alright, do we have a stream? Do we have sound?
He should be here by now.
Let us see. So if I turn the sound on, the thing that I'm checking. We have a stream, we have sound, we have chat. Alright. And I don't know what's going on and why my calcinator just doesn't work anymore the way it should for having the Art of Alchemy installed. And I need it to filter things. So I'm mad about that. But I spammed my alchemy, we leveled up. It's all good. And now let us go out into the city where it is quite hot. And see what there is to see. Night-Eye. What quests did we actually have here? Okay. That's back on Vardenfell. A vicious Colovian bear is terrorizing one of the roads leading out of Anvil. I'm to kill the beast. Gold Road north of the city. Go by that road until the second bridge. Are we not going... I thought the Gold Road was the one that ran right outside the Fighters Guild. But we wandered all over the place, so couldn't find it. Now, what about the Mages Guild? Iterant Priests are K. I don't think I have any Nightshade. I have Sweet Wine and Salt that I specifically saved in my backpack for that. And then the Mages Guild. Okay. East out of Anvil. Alright, we'll go looking for him. Family sword from Crow Hall Cave. Directly to the east of Barina Cross. Okay.
I'm all ears.
Okay.
May you walk on warm sands.
Let's see if we can go find this Marinas. Is this the Gold Road? I think this is the Gold Road. This is the only road we have ever taken out of Anvil. So, east. Let's see if we can find a crypt. Anything of that nature. Why am I'm peckish. That is easy enough to solve. Now I'm peckish again. I shall eat some cheese! Nom nom nom. Okay, why are all these needs? Why am I having all these needs? Again, I still intend to download a grass mod and try it, but hasn't happened yet. Keep forgetting. Oh. I was listening to the music while I was doing the alchemy. Forgot to turn it back off. Because I get really tired of YouTube grumping at me about copyright. Even though, because I'm not monetized, it really doesn't matter. I'm not getting strikes. It's just annoying. So many ruins and, like, things left behind.
No time for idle hands.
More? We had all kinds of bandits. Oops, sorry, Ari. Colovian fur gauntlets. Short bow. Oh wait, what was that thing? Amulet of slow falling. That's a different shape. I should have just put that straight in the trinket box, but you know. We all make choices, some are better than others. Wind Moon's wine. Slowed oil. Nice hiding place. Silver katana. Make some money selling that, I guess. Donkey ring. Sadly, it does not summon our dear dead Padrol, who has passed. Old trap door. Well, nothing for it except to go down. Should probably put pants on. Yeah, a shirt.
I'm not giving up that easily.
No time for idle hands.
That was exciting. Maybe. Spoiled potions. Iron Warhammer Scimitar Dagger.
What a day.
Stoneflower Liquor. Clay bowl. That is a big bowl. I will always take bushcrafting material. Vinegar. Sure, why not?
Not what I expected.
What did you expect? Oh. Do we have a stew pot? We do. We're gonna make some stew since it's registering these supports. Hmm. Okay. And Riemann Legion Javelin. Well, that's cooking. Second Empire coin. We will just, help ourselves. Broken bottles and a rag. You, sir, great iron sword of hewing, or iron great sword of hewing. English, I speech it. More broken bottles. A broken silver dagger. Alright, while the stew is happening, we shall rest. Okay. silk. Interesting. Drow wax is something we're trying to get rid of. So we have way too much of it. No, wait. Come on. Cook faster. It's a rather disappointing dungeon. Come on. All right. Let's get out of here. I should probably put on, switch out my weapons and remove my pants because it's hot outside. What is that thing? It's a stone cairn? Those are mangroves.
Yo.
That's just gorgeous. We're painting that. Okay, that's just beautimous. Aggie Bay. Okay. Wait. Is that where my other one went? My missing pauldron has been in the field easel the whole time? Yes, that would seem to be the case. Sometimes I don't even know. Alright. Let's see what these mangrove trees look like from the bottom. That firewood will have to dry out quite a bit before we can use it, but pretty sure that's a muskrat.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
I have not seen a pack muskrat. We did see like a war one. Ooh, what's this? Monarda flower. I guess the river lizards aren't dangerous? Oh, it's just vegetation creeping through. That's where you get a mandrake from. Okay.
No time for idle hands.
Who just miscast what? Seriously, guys.
They never learn. I am a set to attack.
Carry a box of potions, please. Here we go. What else can I dump on you? Why are you putting on a pauldron? Weirdo.
Another hopeless fool.
Oh. Helps if I have my water-breathing skirt on. Is that a piranha? That would be a piranha. Interesting. Ari, where are you going? Lots of piranhas. An entire school of piranhas. What was that? Fringed leaper. Okay. I mean... we're headed for this boat. I love that it has a crow's nest. What are these? Water hyacinths.
Another hopeless fool.
I'll let you guys deal with that. On Stirk. Father of the Nibbin. Guide to Anvil. Sword of Anvil, bookend, travel lantern. Broken bottle, a pillow. Besides the stray word or letter, the text on this page is completely illegible. A traditional slowed tale. Glub, 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 arise, little grubs. Come hither that this one might tell you an educational tale. Shy not away from the ripples caused by this one's motions. Come hither, this one shall not eat you. At least if you come close and listen to this one's story. What, you doubt that this one's bulk can move with enough speed to catch your nascent little forms? Understand this one's massive girth is telling of years of knowledge and deceit, a long period of feeding and being able to keep fed. You draw near, that is wise, and very bold. Let that be a warning against further brazen behavior, little grubs, and do not regret that one's passing, for that one moved too fast and trusted enough to snuggle against this one's bulk, and this naivete is precisely what this warns against with the telling of this tale, which should be virtuoled in your memnocrypts to be referred to as a catechism up to and including the time you develop your land limbs and leave the wet for the dry. Now, having your attention, this one begins. The folds of this one's flesh speaks of the geography of bygone atlases, when Thras was 1,000 times greater than the cloud shadow that it is now. And that is where the story begins, with the slow named Katala, young and brash, wisdom jowls hanging barely noticeably on that one's face, and thus barely capable of knowledgeable discourse. Yet that one had a droplet or two of knowledge, collected like dewdrops in the cup of a flower, and the image in the droplet shimmered slightly whenever that one walked and ate and slept, so eventually it quite nearly consumed him, like the blinding shine of a diamond in the finest water. This droplet was the knowledge of one successful soul merchant, turgid with wealth in souls and pearls and coin, a treasure coveted by the multitudes, Katala amongst them. However, Katala was not so foolish as to believe that a waif of such modest size could succeed where no other could. A fool and one's money are soon parted, as they say, and the soul merchant was neither, being in possession of a respectable girth. Almost all that one's commerce was conducted through proxies, corpse ambassadors, controlled like puppets, except on those rare occasions of high provirtual customers that it behooved that one to meet in the flesh, and in such cases that one left that one's hidden abode by airship and met with the clients in a litter made of coral and bone, shaped like a tub and filled with Thracian sea-water, bubbling and steaming from a mixture of fire salts, and carried aloft by the sturdy shoulders and indefatigable strength of undead Nordic porters, skin still milk-white and eyes still sparkling, and precious gems hammered into the joints. And yet, no one had ever seen from where that one left or to where that one returned during these business excursions onto dry land, rich land, or where that one's treasury might lie. Katala traveled throughout Thrace to unravel this mystery, consulting with the largest of the sloths and showing the proper forms of mocking deference expected of him. To the furthest reaches of Thras, banshees were sent to howl, the question to all who would hear it, aquatic screeches that tore through the water with such force that they caused tidal waves to fall on Hammerfell, like, if one might concede to this one a little joke, a hammer. On and around the shores were sulca, valuable because of the difficulty used to acquire them, usually by manipulating drowned husband sailors whose visitations were used to lure them to a watery suicide, were sent to query the aged and reclusive ones, big as whales, blubber swaying gently with the water, who plotted and schemed such grand schemes that they became lost in the convolutions of their own scenarios, and were kept alive only by the ministrations of their decaying attendants and occasionally nourished by the reckless larvae who accidentally swim inside their mouths in search of crumbs. All gave the same answer, counseling caution and reconsideration while evasively referring to the north. But then one of the questing phantasms returned, the spirit relaying the message impressed upon its ectoplasm. That one is cunning, yes, no ostentatious vault to proclaim that one's worth to the world. A simple cave hidden on the northern coast of Pancor, near Lokar, serves as a treasury, reachable only by swimming through a lake, a moat infested with a swarm of reanimated sharks. Beware, a shark in life knows as much as it does in death, which is little except killing. Before Catal could grab the phantasm's coalescing form in an effort to wring the name of that one's mysterious benefactor out of its chthonic substance, the ghost lost its coherence and dissipated in a spluttering of half-remembered regrets. Catala cursed that one's own craftsmanship and prepared to plan. This was not a task that one could entrust to a temperamental toil, nor did that one wish to burden himself by carrying a jar sloshing with blood and amniotic fluid. Catala left after a week of thoughtful contemplation, a small group of well-preserved revenants at that one's side, should trouble burst like a volatile corpse. At the water's edge that one paused and sent a revenant lumbering into the depths, which was promptly dragged below the surface as the waters frothed and churned. A limb floated to the surface, but did not stay there for long before it too quickly disappeared from sight, followed by stillness and quietude like that of a virgin crypt. Catala stood at the edge of the water and considered possibilities. Hours turned to days, days to weeks, and still no solution enlightened him, but action was overdue. The only way was forward, leaving behind that one's revenants, and slowly, with the minutest of steps like ghostly waterfalls, or ghostly footfalls, that one entered the water, naked but for that one's wits. A simple spell kept that one from floating to the surface and bringing that one's presence to the attention of the sharks, for as yet not a ripple or a current had betrayed that one's presence. With the most deliberate of motions Catala edged forward. An hour passed before that one moved a step. A day passed before that one had even crossed half the distance required to reach the cave wherein lay the treasure. All the while one eye was fixed upon the sharks, the other upon the shadows of the cave. Yet even within the split focus of that one's attention, other details emerged from the murky water, such as the striking desolation of the place. Though no stranger to the clinical silence of a laboratory or the stillness of a tomb, Catala noted that even the coral in the lake was hard and dead, and scratched at that one's underbelly, and the sharks showed signs of lamentable decay where the preservation magic had failed, festering unattended by the fishy parasites who happily live on the rotten mold of servitors. Their pus-filled yellow eyes stared blankly in front of them as they circled mindlessly. Eventually that one entered the cave and emerged in a grotto, starving, but for much more than food, though so weak that that one could barely flop up on the rocky floor. A foul stench hung thickly in the shadows of the cavern. A globe of light dispelled the shadows, and that one looked away, expecting to be dazzled by a king's ransom in soul gems and gold. But when that one raised his head and observed the details of the cavern, that one found only the rotting remains and cartilaginous frames of dead sload. Catala reached into one of the fresher corpses, feeling inside the head for the soft and squishy memnocrypt. That one closed that one's eyes and murmured a cantrip, speaking to the memories, swimming through them, being enclosed and sustained by them like placenta. Slow, painful, dying, realization, soul snare, poison. Now Catala understood the absence of living parasites in the pool, and the soul merchant's near limitless wealth, as a wave of nausea swept through that one's body, and that one collapsed onto the floor. That one's body gurgled in agony as that one's soul began slipping free, only to become happily entangled within a web of magic, strung along a path made by a rosary of glittering soul gems, and held captive by a specific vision of wealth. So concludes this one's tale. Fitting punishment indeed for such hot-headedness. Take heed of this story, little ones, and respect your biggers, so that one day you too might become old enough to have a clutch of young grubs to feast on the accretions on the underside of your belly. Okay. Slowed are weird. And as we have said before, they give no fucks. An exhaustive records of a trade shipment noting the size and weight of all goods. Okay, is that going to be something we're sent back to find at some point? Imperial Canteen. Map of Western Colovia. So we walked here. I guess we did take the Gold Road. We've been to Barina Cross. We haven't been over here. A record of St. Emilius cargo with occasional comments from the captain. It stretches back years. I see it. There's a locked chest back there. There we go. So that was story time. Cargo hold. Okay. Cheese! Colovian cheese. Common shoes. More piranhas. Lovely. Raw wool. Leave a piece of obsidian behind, so we don't need to be weighed down by that. Moon moth wing. Sorry, I am the biggest pack rat now that we've reached a new province. Cleat, a rigging block, and a hammer. Okay. Okay, can I get out of this corner without getting stuck? Who knows? Alright. I cannot play with the wheel, I'm afraid. However, we'll come over here and investigate this grotto. Maybe it has a more interesting contents than the grottos of Vardenfell, which are pretty miserable and pathetic. Oh look, goblins. I'll never have to craft fabric again. Wine and fabric. Raw silk.
Please, speak. Onwards. Onwards.
Oh dear. Poor fellow. Muskrat fur. Colovian grapes, stridfish. Human flesh. A suspicious looking hunk of human flesh. Yeah. As you said. If nothing else, we've stopped the cannibalism. Is it cannibalism if they're not humans? Did we ever adequately agree on that?
No time for idle hands.
Okay, this is much more interesting than a mainland grotto, I will give them that. Wine, wine. 2 moons is worth something. My calcinator worked correctly, which I don't know why it's not. I could use it to try and remove some of the negative effects. You know, these guys are not very rare. It wouldn't still be wine when I was done, it would be a different type of potion, but, you know. It would be worth something more. Quality poison resistance. Bolts of moth silk, so pretty. Alright. Okay. If you're going to be an arrogant swit, at least carry some of the, okay, so... all of these things that didn't have properties before now do. And it came from moving Art of Alchemy around in my load order. I'm not sure what I moved it around, though. That caused it. Which I know is absolutely no help for you guys. But before, this didn't have alchemical properties, so we were just picking them up to sell them. Raw wool. Okay. Still haven't fixed the calcinator. So much rice. Piranha? A spear has to be the least efficient way of killing a fish like that. Small slaughterfish. Okay. Is there any hidden treasure over here? Not unless you count mushrooms, which I don't at this juncture. We have so many mushrooms, even after my little alchemical spam. Okay. So back this way. I don't think... Oh, we did go all the way back here. It just doesn't look like we did for some reason. Yeah, okay. We didn't jump in the pool? Is that what this was? I don't know. Okay. Leaving here. This was a much more interesting grotto than we find on Vardenfell, but still not thrilling. Okay. What are these? Water hyacinths. Oh, we picked a bunch of these already. Okay.
No time for idleness.
Mandrakes. I didn't realize mandrakes grew near the ocean. River newts.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Oh, somebody else killed it. Eyeballs!
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
We're almost to the point of mastering Shortblade. Once we get it up to 100, we'll switch to a different weapon. Our Chad. It's a chicken! General goods. Ah, a visitor. Welcome. I'm Cathrelor, importer and trader of general goods. Are you interested in a deer or basilisk hide to keep you warm at night? Or maybe some of my finest jagged to take the edge off? I also just acquired a Bosmeri one-bone bow during our last strid meat. You surely won't find better Valenwood stock on this side of the border. Strid meets are the ritual trade exchanges that happen annually between Valenwood and Cyrodiil. During a Strid meet, caravans of Bosmer and Colovian merchants meet at cairns along the bank of the Strid River, hence the name, to trade alcohol, wood, flora, and other goods. Saint Valrad accidentally started them when he stopped a Comoran invading force at the Strid bank and offered wine to their commander, and we've continued to have them in the Dacia Marsh region ever since. The Dacic Marsh is the name of the large swamp along most of the northern bank of the Strid River. It's hard to grow crops here, and many of the beasts in the marsh are venomous or carry diseases. And that's not to mention the threat of bandits making their camp among the mangroves. So we in here in our Chad look to the river. Fish are bountiful around here, and there are regular Strid meets. Our Chad's just a small fishing village on the Strid River. There's not many services here. The village was burned to the ground many years ago during the War of the Usurper, and it's been undergoing reconstruction ever since. Interesting. Anything else? Latest rumors, perhaps? A traveler coming from the east has been talking about an ape man camping near the river right at the border with the kingdom of Kvatch. I heard Imga aren't uncommon in Cyrodiil's major cities, but they're a rare sight in the wilderness. On this side of the Strid, of course. Okay, Imga. I'm carrying skooma? Here.
How do you do?
Okay, what do I even sell you? Expensive dress. Anything else? Deer hide. Basilisk hide. I don't have anything I do with them, but okay.
How may I help you?
Speak freely. Whatever you want, within reason.
What's this dress look like? I'm curious. Oh, that's cute.
Speak freely.
We can take that home for Constance. Here is your common shirt. House Redoran, of course. Expensive pants. Boots. Cuirass. Pauldrons. The gauntlets. Oh, your neck wrap. There we go. It wouldn't be Vess without the neck wrap. She's carrying a whole bunch of random ancient stuff. Why do I have a bottle? I have no idea why I have these marbles either. Huh. No, I better hold on to the bushcrafting material or I will forget that I need it. Anything else I can give you? These books we've picked up. Spell absorption. Her telepathy ring. Resist magic. Okay, I think that's all her stuff. Oh, and the random backpack. That has stuff in it. Okay. The cat has come to say hello. Everyone say hello to Luna. Uh-huh.
How can I help? I'll do what I can.
You've done enough, thank you. Anvil's one of the largest cities in Cyrodiil and the most important trading port on the Abacian Sea. If you're looking at Little Archad, it's sometimes hard to believe how close we are to the city. You're a shipmaster, okay.
I greet you as a friend.
And you can only take me to the marina. Okay. Dead chicken. That's not good. Shrine to St. Jan. That's a bear.
Onwards.
However, it is not a Colovian bear. A vicious one. To Strand? What the heck? They said Strid before, didn't they? Not Strand. Alright. We're going in. Yes, I know, kitten, I hear you. She's making muffins on the bed. Mm-hmm. Down we go.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Well, that would be an undead legionnaire. Remen Legion broadsword.
I have this in.
Oathbound legionnaire. Strident chain coif. Imperial shield. Somebody made poor choices down here. Stuck. Why is the bookcase locked? Because there's a diamond, an extremely rare and valuable gem, according to the tooltip. Let's see what there is to see. Interesting. Poor bastard.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
I was wondering how long that was going to take. Riemann Legion stuff. Ruined book, iron dagger. Spoiled potions. Excuse me, Caswin. Riemann Legion shield. And an arrow from Vess.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Thank you, Latte.
Onwards.
Where are these guys coming from? Shackles. Fry pan. Moon sugar coffee. I mean, we're not just gonna say no to coffee. 16 Morningstar, 3rd Era, 251. Our Chad is burning. The dead crawled up out of the water while Comorans, mages, and Daedras set the jungle on fire. A few of the villagers took shelter inside Strand, but it's only a matter of time before they follow us down here. We have no hope facing such a host. A collapsed wall beyond the armory revealed an old smuggler's passage. Perhaps we could collapse the passage behind them. I don't know. Probably didn't work. The bear is back. Guess that's what happens when you skin it? Let's get back on the road. See what there is to see. What mushrooms are these? Steel blue entoloma. Loma. I don't recognize them. Hello, what do we have here? Probably should save. Odds are these folks are smugglers. Alright guys, we good? A lot of elves. One bone arrow's not thrilling. Gold Tanith beak. I guess that's what happens when you kill the monkey things. Interesting.
Run while you can!
Can I get you to come out of the house, sir? Tower or tomb? Expensive amulet. Hide baskets. Boneware bottle. I should speak with Gelsa Gindu about my stronghold. What? What are we doing? Did you lose control of your Dremora, Caswin? Well, that's no good. Snick. Not a fan of the snick.
Another hopeless fool.
However, I am fond of the poison. Or the venom. The fang that we can get out of it. Makes a good poison. Peckish. Cornbread. Sets the map bounds to fit all land currently loaded mods. Requires a restart to update the map size. It must be restarted. I mean, I think that's the maximum I can do with this thing. So, I don't know why Cyrodiil just does not appear on my map. Why is there a boardwalk? Who are you? Oh, thank goodness, Traveler. Please, I need someone to recover my add-on. It's very dear to me and quite hard to replace this far from Morrowind. My add-on is a string instrument from Morrowind, my homeland. It's got a long neck and a guar-skin drum. Unfortunately, I dropped it in a fright when I was exploring the barrow up there on the hill. Some necromancer must have reanimated the inhabitants and they attacked me. I dropped my lantern in there too, but I don't care about that. Please, just get my add-on back for me. Yes. Thank you, I'll be waiting here for you. The barrow is just northwest of here. There's no path leading to it, but if you start from the north of the end of this wooden walkway, you should have an easier time getting up the hill. I'm a Duso Dovain. I'm a wandering bard in search of songs that haven't been written yet. I too have bardic aspirations. So
May I help you?
let's go see if we can find this tomb. Crypt, barrow, thing. Okay.
Another hope to see. Onwards.
Fetcher.
Well, here's the Adon. First Empire coins. Gemus. Spear of the Rain of Fire. Okay. Ancient Nedic Spear. Diamond. Urns, bowls. She said she didn't care about the lantern, but we'll grab the lantern. Just for funsies. Ancient Nedic Axe. This is not a very big barrow.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Embalming paste. Yeah, that made for some nice, spinel. For some nice, actually healing potions. Okay. Ta-da! We cleared the barrow. Whee! Thonk. Not our finest moment, but you know. Were you able to find my Adon? Oh, thank you, thank you. You don't know what this means to me. Here, have this as thanks. I bought it off a trader in Sankartor to accompany my strumming, but I was never quite happy with the sound. Amulet of Clamor has been added to your inventory. What does the Amulet of Clamor do? Cast sound for 30 points, 15 seconds on touch. Can I harvest this lily? Parif's lotus seeds. Okay. So I didn't actually get the lotus flower, I just got the seeds from it. Okay. That was a nice little detour. We still have not finished any of the faction quests that we've been trying to do because we can't follow directions. What do you want? I'm a Shui Ghostwalker, bounty hunter. I do not share rumors, I become their subject. Perhaps you will do the same. Be swift, learn to overtake your foes. I can teach you how. The trick is not to run. Go in the water, swim, then swim more. When you cannot swim any longer, swim even more. You will improve faster. Carry a notebook or journal with you wherever you go. Write down everything you hear. It will help you track your bounties, the places you visit, and much more. I am a bounty hunter from Valenwood. Criminals knew me. They fled at the sound of my name. They could not escape. None do. But I grew weary of them trying. I was too well known. I came here to start anew. Anvil has good bounties. This I have heard, so I have traveled far. Enemies pursued me across the river Strid. They were no match, but I am tired. I am resting now. That's really cool. We're gonna draw your picture, Ashui. Is that okay? For our portrait series, I think we can decrease the line thickness. Increase saturation up. Let's give him some shadow. Thank you, sir, for standing still. Huh. Wenbone arrows. Did he fight? Was he fleeing from the little group of wood elves that we fought and killed? They all had Wenbone arrows, and they're not that far away. We should probably mark it on our map that he's here. Otherwise, we'll have to we'll get a quest, and we'll get lost. It's not like there's a guidebook. Alright. Ooh. Kvatch is this way. Okay. Guess we'll head for Kvatch. Oh, we found the edge of the world. Okay. We found it again. So... someday, this will be updated. Strident Coast again. It is quite a extensive land. really don't want to fall off the edge of the world. I don't think my companions should do that either. It would probably be bad. Mm-hmm. The cat's like, meow. Okay, I've been up here before, sort of.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy. Oh, you may set
Your wounds are great.
Are you going to attack me?
Surrender or forfeit my mercy. Another hopeless fool. Onwards.
Is that an end?
That was quite an overdramatic death. Amulet of the Withheld Blade. Soul Trap Ring. Second Barrier Ring. I will just dispose of your corpse, sir. Where is Ariari? Ariari? Why are you not following? Latte, you did a good job. Good job surviving that. This is a rather barren camp. Mm-hmm. Quite barren. Timsa come by tea. We are about to join up with the road. And I will take off my shoulders and put my earrings on. They should have no warmth. They have one warmth. I guess you don't want sweaty earlobes. But
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
what is this? This is a bar we haven't been to. Okay. Maybe it will be interesting? I was like, is that one of those? That's Ariari's tail. Very interesting. Edic short sword. bottles of healing, embalming scissors. Embalming tools aren't worth very much. Cheap potion of reflect damage. But damage is abbreviated. That's odd. Colovian relic.
Could really use a glass of Flynn right about now.
Yeah, afraid we don't have any Flynn. We've just got regular... we have a lot of wine, but it's all local stuff. I guess we've been kind of spoiled for modded dungeons lately, so even though we're in a whole new area, we still have, you know, it's pretty basic beginner stuff. And there's a storm. I want to make more canvases if I can. Need resin. I think she would have all.
We should find some place to wait this out.
Yeah, let me just... Caswin has it? I need resin. Do I not have any? Oh, I have some shulk resin. I have some resin. Do I have any Tolani? I don't think so. To Alderun to deal with her stronghold. Which will get us out of the, I guess it's a sandstorm, and right into an ash storm because we can't win for losing.
It's so good to meet you. May you find all that you seek, traveler.
Everybody's gonna need their stuff fixed. So we'll do that.
Speak your needs.
stone.
It is a pleasure, Outlander. Do you...
You'll find no better selection in town.
Oh, I'm sure I have stuff that can make you interested. Mm.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Okay. Stronghold, let's go. There we are.
May I help?
We also need to talk to Guy about the worm cult in the Mages Guild after we finish talking to Gendo.
Whatever you want,
Gilsa
within reason.
Yeah.
Well, what have we here?
No, not the more vain. Up. Are you here to discuss your stronghold? Yes, Arvessa, I want you to make sure your stronghold is being built on schedule. Go to it, which is your stronghold, which is being built among the rows of stones the Bal Isra, on the east side of the road from Aldron to Margon. Speak with the foreman, Bugdol Grow Carbush. I will mark it on your map. Okay. We need to check to make sure her project is on schedule. Okay.
May I help you?
Is there something you need?
Actually, yes, I need to purchase hammers.
Speak your needs.
Now, someone is carrying the orange stuff. There we go.
You have my attention, Outlander.
One pauldron. Okay. Alright, guys. Everybody cram in here. So we got stuff to do. Swords to fix. Your hood's fine. Your boots are fine. Latte.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
You've done a pretty good job of not getting hit for once. Good job, Latte. And you were in the thick of it as usual.
Is there something on your mind?
3239. Okay.
May I help you?
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Okay. Ari. I once again apologize for you getting beaten up. Put these here. Where's Vess? Did we lose Vess? There she is.
May I help you?
Alright. What was I gonna do? I don't remember.
House brother of Redarin, how may I serve you?
Speak your needs. We are blessed, truly blessed. This
Alright.
is
Mage's Guild, to find out more about this, worm cult. Then we need to go figure out what's going on with Bal Isra. And whoosh.
Please join me.
Alright.
What do you
How
want?
about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
I failed to come up with any new information regarding Manny Marco's resurfacing, but a citizen of Malagmar has reached out to the guild regarding the whereabouts of another worm cult champion. Head over to the Redoran stronghold in Malagmar and speak with Elvis Savel to find out what he knows. Good luck. Okay. Let's go survey her stronghold. Oh wait, do we still have a recall mark for Hellville Mine? No, we don't. Get rid of it. Because Hellville Mine is right at Bal Isra. And we own the mine, so...
Is there something?
Behind you, it's a Kagooti.
Die.
You're a hunter. Okay. What? What did we find?
No time for idle hands.
Oh,
No time for idle hands.
Cliff Racer. Corpus Cliff Racer. You shall not be skinning that, because those have corpus meat that comes out of them. Those are gross. Alright, there's Bal Isra. You hear about the stronghold? Tell Gulsagindu things are fine here. The work will be done soon. I'm the building foreman for Indaris Manor. I'm the foreman here at the manor. I keep the workers in line and make sure the job gets done. Really? That's all you needed me to do was walk over here? I could have done that. I don't even know. I need coffee. Let's do... There we go.
Anime set.
Great.
Anime set.
Great.
Okay, there's the mine offices. Probably go inside the mine. See what there is to see. Hey, boss. I clearly should not be interrupting them. How will mine ore tunnels? Squishy. Yeah, the Dagoths were back here. Activate the laboratory. I do not have enough gold in the coffers. Do I have enough gold I am carrying more than enough gold. Okay. We will return then. Okay, we have 36k. We'll just throw... There we go. That should more than make up for expenses. Do I wanna really experiment on Quama? That's how you get that Quaman monster that I think is... No, but, you know, whatever we can do to... Caswin's like, we are not turning up our nose at knowledge. Especially not magical knowledge, especially not knowledge that could be used against Dagoth-Ur. The table begins to emit an ancient evil aura. A shudder runs down your spine as several old experiment recipes spring to mind. Activate the table again to start experimenting. Ash Statue Therapy. Clone Queen. Corpus Meat and Sujama. Raw Ebony, a Chitin Cuirass. Quamacuddle, Telvanni Bugmusk. I am disturbed. Hi, Steven. We're doing okay. We just unleashed probably some very, experiments that we don't want to make. Large Quama egg. I think there might be some in the satchel he's carrying. Those are small Quama eggs. Okay. Well, I know where there are a plethora of ash statues.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
So we will go to the temple and grab them and see what we can do with them, since Valoros is not going to destroy them, cleanse them. I would have just used Civi intervention, but I'm not sure if it would have taken me a mark on or here. So. But hey, we have to report back to Gilsa Gindu that Our mine is going fine. We had to walk all the way out there because she wouldn't do it herself. Let's eat something. Dried fig. We have all this fancy food from Colovia. Bread, cheese, figs, apples. Actually, I don't know if we have any apples left. Why, hello there, little boy. Caswin, I can hear you grumping. Knock it off. Yeah, if you're not going to do anything about these, we will go
I am never too busy for
experiment and see what happens. Oh, hey, the weather's nice now. We went from a sandstorm on the Strident Coast, at least I'm assuming it's a sandstorm, it's hot and there's something blowing around that's not water, to an ash storm here in Eldorum. Guess we make good choices. However, oh wait, no, she's up here. That's Morvain, Morvain downstairs.
I'm all ears.
Okay, okay, come on. It is good to hear that the stronghold is progressing well. The work should be finished soon. Galsagindu thanked me for keeping her informed about my stronghold. Okay, it'll be complete. The first phase should be complete within 1 week's time. And while that's going, let's visit the trader. No, this is a house. Melpenix Blonia.
House brother of Redoran. How may I serve you? I have special prices just for you, Outlander.
So you say, but I don't know if I believe you.
May I help you?
Yeah.
May I help you?
Working on not getting stuck on things?
Well, what have we here?
Oh, Padrul, I miss you. I don't know who killed you or where, but... Alright, that's enough of that.
May I help you?
I
I
suppose
have
we can
heard of you,
talk.
Outlander.
What do you
Feel
want?
free to peruse. Tell me what you want.
The weird named spoon. I have these scroll cases that I picked up thinking there was something interesting in them. There's not. Oh wait, that still has coffee in it. Never mind. Um, mm. Okay. Now, we need to go back to Bal Isra. Let's go play with those ash statues and see what we come up with. Ebony and one large quama egg. Oh. Let's go play around and see what we can come up with. I think this is a bad idea. It better be fending off poachers. I'm here. Actually, they're probably not fending them off. Me just being here is... Oh. My illusion is not powerful enough. Okay. Nor is my conjuration. That's fun. Well, there's no better place to leave these, I guess, than... Could put them in their little slots. That's kind of fun. Okay, that's fun. Alright, now where's the Kwama eggs? Alright. We need to go to Malagmar. Do I have a teleport to Malagmar? I do. We're chasing after Manny Marco.
Speak freely.
And all this teleporting we've been doing, and Paxson has not invited himself along, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure where we left him. Oh, I think he's in the Mages Guild in Anvil. That would do it. Redoran Stronghold. St. Veloth's Hostel. So this is the stronghold. Yep.
Please, speak.
What's the name of the dude I'm looking for? Elvis Saville.
Come, Outlander. Let us do business.
Oh, wait.
Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you
You
today.
have some of my arrows.
Good fortune, Outlander. Looking for a bargain?
So I can sell you some stuff in return. Alright.
Good fortune, Outlander. Looking
Hey,
for a
Tansa.
bargain?
You shouldn't talk to strange ladies. Yeah, that's not a problem. Ah, just the man we're looking for. Let's butter you up a bit. Oh, you're with the guild? I see. I reached out to the Mages Guild because I believe my brother Bolor Saville to be working under Manny Marco, the leader of the Order of the Black Worm. Yes, you heard right. You see, I've known my brother Bolor to be a practitioner of necromancy for a while now. I understand that it's illegal in Morrowind, but I never saw the harm in it, so I never tried to stop him. The past few weeks have been awful, though. Bolor told me he was having nightmares and went on rants about how Manny Marco would return. One night, Bolor came to my hut in the dead of the night and exclaimed that if I did not join him, I would die. I've been hiding here ever since. Before my brother threatened to kill me, he would mention the family ancestral tomb in his rants. He thinks there's some sort of artifact hiding there. He claimed it was for Manny Marco's new staff. If I had to guess where he's hiding, it would be the Saville ancestral tomb. It's directly east of here. Although I love my brother, I understand what you must do. Bolor must be stopped. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That's no fun. Arvis is like, yes, this is righteous work. Directly east of here. I think it's the one that has the skeleton in front of it usually. So we will go down.
Speak freely.
I have this.
What are we you-in-wing? I don't see it. Oh. Dark Brotherhood, I'm guessing. Five tenants. Yep, Dark Brotherhood. I'm getting a little tired of them. Oh, always helpful when I'm shooting at the ground instead of the guy I'm aiming at. More of a Pilgrim Way station than a stronghold nowadays, but there's a certain charm to Malagmar, if you say so. Expensive pants, expensive pants. Her pants are just as fancy as his pants, so... Master Wizard, second only to the Archmage. I hope your ambitions don't end here, Latte.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
You're a freelance mercenary, not available for hire right now. Okay. We have never walked in this direction. Okay. Yeah.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Skeleton. Reviro Ancestral Tomb. Wait, this is west. That would be east. I'm an idiot. Yeah, because the Telvanni lands are called Sacred East. Well, no, I don't think they're called that anymore, but... you get what I'm saying. For the Telvanni, you go east. In faith, I have already told the others I do not make trips to pilgrimage sites. If you're lucky, the boy in armigers may be leading another foray up Mount Cand. You are not a pilgrim? Many outlanders come to Malagmar seeking the holy places. Then they encounter the difficulties of Malagamur and scurry back off to Suran. I only make trips to Seren, not that outlanders know of it. It's of little interest to outlanders, a temple holding. Unless you have business there, there is little to discuss. Okay, cool.
We make a special trip just for you.
Are you a slowed merchant? You barter. Tyr has most slaves, but they're cheaper here. Yeah. That's the slowed floater that we read about earlier. Helen, I bet it's here somewhere. That's a giant lump of sulfur right there. One raw sulfur. Yep. Okay.
Onwards.
Sometimes not aiming works in my favor. Everybody stay away from the geysers. Thank you. Come on. There it is. So that way. Like right that way. We will have some Colovian cheese, and Julian will be super jealous. Because he likes the cheese.
No time for idle hands. Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Nordic iron spear.
Onwards. They never learn.
What? What are we fighting? Are you guys mad at a fish or something? Why are we... Seriously, what? Leave the poor fish alone. Alright, Savile Ancestral Tomb. Now, we've been in here, but I don't know... Lord Lore might still be in here. Because when we were in here, I don't think I had the Worm Cult mod installed. So let's go cause problems on purpose. Oh, and this has been modded. We may not be able to find him. Well, we'll see what we can see. you're a necromancer, but you are not Borlor.
Ah, greetings.
Your wounds are great. There is someone watching me, I can tell. I have you.
We've almost maxed out the short blade skill, I'm pretty sure. 92.
Another hopeless fool.
What am I wearing that's heavy armor? There are a lot of earnlings in here.
Another hopeless fool. They never know. They never learn. Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Let's do the thing. Oh, fully charged. What was the other thing? Oh, that thing. So it's improving.
Another hopeless
Yoo-hoo! Extravagant ring and green bug boots. Unknown cave. That sounds like we probably want to go that way.
They never learn.
The King of Worms said you'd come here next, and that's why I've been here waiting for you. I'm afraid you're too late. We already recovered the skull. The only thing left to do is dispose of you. Goodbye.
They never learn.
You look like you have Cobra Commander's logo on your chest, Borlor. Robe of the Black Worm. Seriously, Cobra. I don't think that's what they meant. Something about a skull. I'm surprised there was no journal entry. Really? Caswin, do we have to have the Dremora with us?
Warm day to you.
So annoying. And I've taken away all of his summoning spells multiple times. He's just being a butt. Okay, that was enough to hydrate me. Oh, that's really pretty. That's one of those where I'm probably not going to be able to paint it well enough, so we won't even try. Hostile. Thank you for stopping my brother. Now I may mourn the loss of the person he once was. Now I'm really curious because we didn't get a journal entry saying that, hey, you killed him. So let's go talk to Gavin. And then I need to sign off because I need to go to the pharmacy. Balor Savil's dead? Good work. Based on what Elvis Savil told you, I do not think this Manny Marco is the same we dealt with in Daggerfall. Otherwise, why would he need to return, and why does he need a new staff? Regardless, I hope we put a dent in the Worm Cult's operations here by slaying the King's champion. While you were gone, I also discovered some new information. Speak to me again when you're ready for your next bit of work. One of Manny Marco's more powerful artifacts is the Bloodworm Helm. This may be old news, but a while ago there were rumors of a crazed warrior necromancer wearing a helm matching this description seen entering Marin Ancestral Tomb. It's likely this warrior is yet another pawn of the Worm King. I want you to head to Marin Ancestral Tomb and retrieve it, so the Mages Guild may study the artifact at the Arcane University in Cyrodiil. I have no idea where the Marin Ancestral Tomb is. And you're not going to tell me. You are next to useless, Gavin. And on that note, we shall say goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with me